Hey yo everyone, it's Spider Guy here. This next game is still Chapter 3. I already released Chapter 3 Part 1. This is going to be Chapter 3 Part 2. It took me a little longer to do that chapter, so I went ahead and I broke apart into two different segments. So this is the second one. I go ahead and watch the first one before this, because if you're watching this one first, I don't know what you're doing. But
They had a fight. Why? Did it stop at the time of the fire?
well, if that's where the fire means he probably died first. Okay, I think this is all. No, do I have everything? Okay, let me go back then. Oh, right.
If the
here.
painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn? Did someone escape the fire?
Oh, okay. I had two more I had to do. Oops. I hit. Come on, we can do this. Interesting.
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight.
He was abusing them.
Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee.
What's that?
And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
Much of this evidence simply contradicts the investigation's findings.
Really? Tell me about it.
I suspect this lamp caused the fire.
That's what the investigation suggested, too.
But does your report mention the bloodstains? The lamp didn't fall, it was thrown at someone.
For heaven's sakes, no. The report doesn't mention that.
I found a bottle of whiskey. Empty.
Charles sure liked that drink.
No glass. I suspect one of them drank heavily to calm down. Charles, most probably.
That's pretty thin. Who says that bottle hadn't been there for a while?
I can tell where young Simon was, but not his parents. Where were their bodies found?
I can't help you on that one. Charles and Sarah's bodies had already been carried away when I got here.
Without your authorization. By whom?
Marshall, Andrews, Chief West. We never deal with cases like that, you know. So... well...
I was under the impression the fire started around midnight.
yes, Silas banged on our door around 1 a.m. Poor devil ran so hard he was almost belching his lungs out.
This clock burned before 10 p.m.
That's... impossible. What you imply? Silas never would have hurt the Hawkins family. Besides, Dr. Fuller confirmed the hour of death in his report. Your clock must have already have stopped.
Honestly, you don't find that suspicious?
That's troubling, I have to admit. But I trust Silas. And Dr. Fuller is an authoritative figure. The mainland folks are damned envious that he's here with us. A brilliant surgeon, and a friend of the family. I'm sure he took the matter to heart.
Maybe he's
I
the
see
one that
no
did it.
reason to doubt his word.
So be it. Let's move on. It would seem at least one person fled the crime scene.
What'd you say?
That mark on the door. Someone's hand slid down there. The left side has no mark. The door was open and that someone left.
For God's sake. I mean, if it's Charles or Sarah, they wouldn't have left their son.
They would rather die in the flames as a family instead of calling for help? I don't buy it.
Oh, yeah?
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
Huh. What's your theory?
I already told you my theory.
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
This door is locked.
This fucking place is creepy as fuck, though. Medical knowledge. Cool. Medical progression. I wish I would have grabbed that first book in the first chapter.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. But whose? The lyrics of the drunken sailor. A sea shanty. This door is blocked from the outside.
Let's investigate the first floor before going up. Besides, he went up there and
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
What the hell? Yeah, it looks like the face of an abuser. I think Charles had way too much to drink.
Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The
and
epic battle
had
between
been
man and
once
whale. Mandatory reading for any
affected
whaler, I guess.
by whatever superstition is going on here, whatever occult deity is going
This
on
piano
here.
is in
It drove him
disrepair.
crazy, and then he killed
Looks
his
like the
family.
Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music.
I guess you could put it out for now.
This place was falling apart long before the fire.
Yeah. Must be some big ass spiders.
A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
Interesting. There's a lot of information here on medicine. Let's see, skills. I have a lot of clues going on here. The Last Supper, Sarah's shoe, oil, broken clock. Knowledge. Cool. Now let's keep the light on. This is a really pretty house, though. Like, holy shit. Ooh, that's a fancy looking book. I dig it.
One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings. Her style sure is recognizable. "20,000 Leagues Under the Sea." Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
Well, they're an island of sailors. What do you expect? I can't get into that door. Okay.
A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century. Dark water history. This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies.
Alright, before I continue, we're gonna go talk to the dude bro and see if he has any information.
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance.
Really? That's it?
If you're right, we should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects.
Anything else?
Did you hear that?
I didn't hear shit. Oh.
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
So I guess
Well,
we'll just continue.
not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on...
Well, let's just continue. He's not giving us much of anything for information.
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Dear sir, as you know, I've always held you and your family in high respect. Unfortunately, I can no longer continue to close my eyes on the behavior of your wife. Last week, she again terrified my clientele, and I know she means no harm, but you should place her in the care of Dr. Fuller. He came up again. He alone seems able to make her come to her senses. If these disturbances were to reoccur, believe me that, although it would feel like torture, I would be required to involve the police. Respectfully yours, Anton Willard. Okay, that guy. That's interesting. It's getting even more spooky. Dude, this is creeping me out.
Locked.
Oh man, this is giving me the heebie-jeebies.
The boys' room.
Aww. Nightmares, perhaps?
A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world?
Okay.
Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed. Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family?
Okay, I already wanted to see what was wrong with over there already.
What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
Can I open this yet? No?
Locked.
kid. Letter of complaint, little boy's room, inventory, knowledge, blah, blah, blah.
What will her room reveal about her?
Oh, so this is her room, huh? Seems very girly. Did they sleep in separate rooms?
Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment.
Once you begin, you can never live without them. That I know something. Of that I know something. Extremely agitated. You better do this right, sir.
This padlock is too complicated for me. It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Oh, damn it. Ooh. Sweetness.
It's no use. The padlock won't give. A barbiturate prescription from a certain Dr. Fuller.
Okay. Taken every 4 to 6 hours as required.
That's a massive dose. Was Sarah violent?
I just wanna... Can I not get to that padlock now? I have a key.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Okay, but I did get a hidden key. So what is this?
This door is locked.
There are scratches that lead to it. Oh yeah. Clues. Key that opens the door to Sarah Hawkins' office. What's concealed? Okay, well where the hell is her office? Perhaps this is her office? It is. The fuck?
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
Boston client, Boston client, Boston clerk. AD returned. Is there any other AD? Treatment.
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why.
I didn't even see that it was for free.
Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other.
Before it got to them. Okay, sorry.
Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worried. Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life.
It's been attracting increasing number of collectors. I beg you to send me some new paintings. Last one so somber and strange, moving as no other painting had been, are selling at a premium price. Your percentage sales is attached. Major J display to the world. Affectionately yours, Maximilian L. Okay, so she had an agent. it was a bad idea to...
The door is blocked on the other side.
I'm guessing that's to her room.
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
Well, this creature is not yet anchored in our dimension. She's making a circle. Summoning circle? Agent's letter. Case. Pierce. And I have no character points available. Am I forgetting anything?
Bradley? Is that you?
Oh, and the scratches lead up to here.
Is anyone there?
Where did Charles sleep? That room is a little too girly for a male of the house. It's connected to her office, and then it looks like there's an art gallery up here. What did Charles do? What the hell?
You! Stop!
Oh, shit. Catch the thief. Oh, come on.
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
Why were you even down there?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
I'll cover you.
This door was closed earlier.
Okay, let's go. Let's get him.
Where did he go? They look like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them back from one of... It looks like an old seaway map.
So this must have been Charles's office. Okay.
As if the bookcase has been moved several times.
I see. I see.
This panel is movable.
Do you really think that your
The
fugitive
Scylla.
came in here?
It's the
I
boat
don't
that
see
was
anyone
stranded
out.
at the entrance to the harbor. This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism. Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Interesting.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well.
We seem close. Okay. And who is this guy right here?
I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph. It looks like a freehand map of dark water. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why. The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded. Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage. I must find a way to activate the opening mechanism.
Okay. I can get it to move.
Great. I managed to force the gears. Looks like I've triggered something.
Well done, Pierce.
This Dr. Fuller, was he Sarah Hawkins' therapist?
Charles, I understand your worries, but I assure you that Sarah is in good hands here at the Riverside Institute. At the asylum? It goes without saying that her state requires a very specific care and a high level of attention. Her full potential will only be able to express itself if she is placed in a secure environment and surrounded by qualified staff. The decision is yours, of course, but I seem to understand that you are running out of time. Your friend, Thomas Fuller. I wonder if that was what the fight was about. Open. How did he get in here, unlock it, go through, and close it at such a fast rate, though? That map must have been where you had to find it on the globe, and then that would unlock it, but apparently I was able just to break the gears, so we'll do it that way. Okay, chapter 4. The tunnels under Hawkins' mansion. I think we're going to end it here, and we will come back to this when I am done, I guess. I don't know. So far I'm really enjoying this game though. So yeah, wow. I'm getting really heavy into this game. This is such a good game so far. I'm severely impressed with just the work, the story. The story is really good. So like always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.